Section 8. So, Section 9 next. Birth of a Yaga. Give it a moment. Alright, let's go. This one has how many sections to it total? 4. Oof. This is gonna be a long one. I think keep XA in the... Actually, we'll throw Salter in. Give Salter some love. Birth of a Yaga, Section 9. I am really wondering how long this is gonna be. Alt. This is Sol and I'm Eversborn. We are members of the Rebel Army. Please open the gate. No, it's you guys. Perfect timing. What do you mean? The boss has another favor to ask of you. She wants your help hashing out things out with the servants. There are other servants. Who, oh, who? Hey there. Where's the other one? Where'd Bash go? Hello, Paxi. I hope you don't mind me cutting in remotely like this. I was reassigned to the rear guard. I was born here now, so I can only be so much help in battle. So for the time being, I'll be supporting you all as navigator. Oh, huh? Alright. Anyway, you look pretty tough to me, but I guess I was wrong. So you returned. Paxi told me everything that happened. You did well convincing the 2 out of the 3 villages to help us. It's a shame the 3rd village was destroyed. There's nothing we can do about that now. Ticketmash is bowed out. Yes, I'm sorry. It's fine, you must have your reasons, so I will not pry. If you determine you are unable to fight, then removing yourself from the battlefield is the only sensible decision. Here you go. Thank you. Now then, while you were visiting those 2 villages, we learned about another possible ally. Well, it's safe to say that most of the former frontier area's population is on our side. We still have precious few actual soldiers who are able to fight. Understandable, given that most of them are mere villagers. You see, there's actually another faction here in Russia in addition to the Tsar's Opportunisty and our rebel army. Oh. Our members are primarily composed of farmers, but there's our deserters and former nobility. The problem is that the faction is also being led by a servant. Do you know who they are? I've met him once. I still know little about him, but I believe he was of a class similar to my own. He's also... he also wasn't wearing any clothes. Oh. Full frontal. Of course not. His lower half was completely covered. That would never fly amongst us either. At any rate, that gives the leaders is also sufficient to feel. Falls to me when we meet with him. Eversborn would like you to keep an eye on our base while I am gone. Would you mind? What say you, master? Do it. Very well. Your wish is my command. I'll leave you Gommel as it is then. Atalanta, would you like to call him as well? No, thank you. I have no need for a vehicle. My fame is famous for a reason. Oh yes, as I recall, you were the fastest runner in all of Greek myth. Paxi, why don't you come with us too? They're sure to get suspicious if we come without at least one Yaga. Furthermore, I'm told you are hunters, so would like you to kill and dress any beast we find along the way. I could also do that as well, but I doubt the same is true for the Chaldean. Got it, I can do that. Well, Sol, looks like you are heading out together again. Hopefully I can be useful. Yeah, I'm the odd man out. Well, then you can help me collect herbs to get rid of the meat scheme you sent. Then it looks like we're good to go. Alright, Paxi, would you tell Yashika to come here? You got it. Yashika. Oh, haha. Looking around here, I see kids playing, old folks relaxing comfortably, and farmers tilling their fields like they don't have a care in the world. How are you farming in the middle of a blizzard? For some reason, it makes me sick. A clear image of what the rebels' army's life must be like. I imagine brave soldiers proudly risking their lives to defeat Ivan the Terrible. But now here I am, and I see what it is. A bunch of weakling nog with nowhere else to go. Kids, the elderly farmers, this is their refuge. And that human-looking monster is the only thing keeping them safe. Oh man, he's very, very, Paxi is very, morbid. Hey, you're Sheikah, right? Huh? Yeah, that's me. The boss will see you. Some kind of message before we head out. Got it. Be right there. This is a map and it's none of this area. Topography is too different. Are they planning on relocating the stronghold? Yeah, whatever. Interesting. Alright, everyone. Take care of things while I'm gone. It's in good hands, boss. Are you leaving, boss? Yes, but do not worry. Promise to return. Okay. Alright, now. We'll start with the cave at its halfway point. Taxi, you'll obtain and dress some meat before we get there. Got it. Alright, might as well get going. And away we go. Weather's nice today. The blizzard has died down considerably. Still cold as ever, though. That's one of the worst things about this world. I'm afraid this is as close as it gets to a bright and sunny day here. Wait, is your world a lot brighter than this, Soul? Yes, it is. Depends on where you go, but I would certainly say blue sky is much more common in our world. Though honestly, I haven't seen much of it myself, so it's a little silly for me to speak of it like I'm an expert. Blue sky, huh? For us, this is about as blue as it gets. Hey, when you say blue, you mean blue, right? Do you really get clear skies like that? Sure do. Let's see, what a weird color for the sky. Not at all. Clear blue sky brings peace of mind to all manner of people. Of course, different people do prefer different colors of sky. That's just as true for Yaga, too. Still, for us old-fashioned humans, it's depressing to see the sky so stormy all the time. Anyway, I can smell demonic beasts nearby. Let's go hunting, Soul. A-hunting we shall go, a-hunting we shall go. Hi-ho, the chariot, a-hunting we shall go. Loading it is doing, loading it is doing. Hi-ho, the chariot, there we go. Demonic beasts. Or boars, rather. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Salter can take him down, no issues. There we go. A BAQ combo is good. And again, I forgot to use Waver's defensive tactics. Tactician's advice, whatever you want to call it. I always call it something different, though, but that's just me. Okay. Almost, Waver, almost. How to 4-star beat you out, Waver? Come on, man. You need to show some pride in your work. Salter here knows what I'm talking about. There we go. That's a one. Man, these are so much easier than those boars from Summer. Those boars were pure evil incarnate. Pure evil incarnate. Close. Boop. Close. Come on, crit. No! Merlin, you wasted a crit. And Salter, you're not allowed to die. You know that, right? I'll just do this. And a BAQ. For me and you. There you go, Waver. There you go. Finally getting some kills in your name. I mean, best solution here. Salter has proven that she can kick butt and take names. There's no more names right now. Just once again. I was actually getting colored a word there that she wouldn't kill him, but she did it. And it's just a bicorn. Easy peasy. Probably not gonna get too many crit stars on her, but better try them to not. Boop, boop, boop. Bust a blast from Salter. Kinda close there. Kinda close, but we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. 1700, not bad, not bad. Lots of bond, lots of bond. Loving the bonds, you know. Yeah, I'm still super impressed with you guys. What's that scent? It's not in my piece. It smells like Yaga blood. It's likely too late to help, but we should check it out. Nonetheless. I found them. Although, what's up? What's up? I see. They're dead. I suppose they had an unlucky encounter with demonic beasts. No, it's not that. They were killed by a weapon, and a frighteningly sharp one at that. No Yaga's sword or hatchet could make a cut so clean. The skin is much tougher than any humans, so the only way to cut through this is like a very sharp weapon and a truly powerful blow. Could be a Yaga hunting other Yaga with a blade. Maybe there's a demonic beast with blades like this. Never heard of such a thing like that. And then there's these footprints. These are no Yaga prints. These are human prints like yours. Like ours. Come to think of it, we did hear about someone who had protected a Yaga village from bandits. Oh yes, the one who supposedly slipped up bandits on an instant. They may be indeed our swordsman, but there's little to evidence to be certain. It could also be another servant we know nothing about after all. True. We should keep that in mind. Now come on, we have to go. The sun's setting soon. We can rest in the cave up ahead. Poxy will yield you our prey's blood. Our prey? Are they talking about me? I hope they're not talking about me. Yes, the stench would be a lot for a human to take. Just sit tight. You can make most of it go away by draining the blood and letting it sit in water mixed with salt and herbs for a while. I'll put the entrails aside too. If you boil them and keep them in a leather pouch, they can work as a lure for demonic beasts. If things get bad, you can just toss it and things will go running after it. Are the entrails inedible? Technically no, but they don't exactly taste great. Plus they're real poisonous. Then they must contain lots of toxins. It's safer to just avoid them then. Yep, put back the meat safe. Here, I just finished cooking some. Go on, eat up. Bear meat. Never had bear meat. Bear, huh? What sort of creature's that? Is it weak? Does it taste good? Is it filling? Fum fum! You know, the more I look at that thing, the stranger it seems. From our perspective, it's you Yaga who are the real wonder. I cannot fathom how your kind has managed to survive in this frigid world. It does regularly fall below minus 100 degrees at night, and on particularly cold days, I don't see how even merging with demonic beasts lets you survive. Don't go around asking other Yaga about that. It's considered a serious taboo. There was a time, back before we had guns that could kill demonic beasts, when we used to eat weak Yaga. Well, you know how people used to breed livestock, right? Artificial selection, I think they called it. That's how we survived this long, too. The weak were weeded out, the strong and weak were analyzed to see which separated them, and the strong were prized above all else. After we merged with demonic beasts, we ate those who were swallowed up by their power or couldn't handle it. Couldn't even see themselves going on like this. Next, we fed about the young and sickly, followed by those who were just straight up weak. After all that, we just stopped being a combination of demonic beasts and human and started being Yaga. My old man used to tell me where our nickname came from a long time ago. Something like Baba Yaga, I think. Baba Yaga? That's a figure of Slavic folklore. I believe she was called a man-eating witch. I'd say that's where we got the idea to start calling ourselves Yaga. That's what we started calling ourselves to set us apart from the old frail humans. Or maybe because we were willing to kill and eat our own kind. Anyway, now you know why we're called that. It reminds us so we can never forget what we did. Somebody named us Yaga for a reason. So when you get right down to it, we really aren't like you guys. No, maybe not. We are weak and frail, which is why we banded together. To be honest, I feel rather at home among this Yaga society, except when it comes to the children. I have no problem with the grown-ups fighting and eating each other, but children... You always did like the kids. That is none of your business. Maybe that's why the other Yaga accepted you as their boss. Possibly. The blizzard began at nightfall and it never stopped. We ended up waiting in the cavern overnight. Even when morning came, it was only marginally brighter than it had been at night. But for a Yaga like me, that light was more than enough. After all, I could still clearly make out Sol as he was sleeping in his dimly lit cave. He still had his eyes closed, but he was quietly talking to Mash's projection. Even I didn't feel right listening in on that. Besides, I could tell from his expression that they weren't talking about anything important, let alone me. Alana, though, she had her eyes closed, but I was pretty sure she wasn't actually sleeping. Just turning to look at her for a bit made her furrow her brow, and I turned away pretty quickly. If I kept looking at her for just one more second, I'm sure she'd have opened her eyes. Adalana's, no, yeah, she does look more like one of us than she does humans. That's probably why they don't trust her. She's only a little different from us. That's not true for Soul, though. It just isn't just the way he looks. There's something fundamentally different about him. Long time ago, I left something behind that I just couldn't take anymore. It nags at me now, just a little bit, like a tiny thorn jabbing me in the chest. Nevertheless, I decided to just put it out of my mind. His mother? That he abandoned, perhaps? Close my eyes and fall asleep and not think about anything. He's an interesting character. I wonder where they're going with this. Like, is he maybe going to become a pseudo-servant by the end or something? I mean, I suppose they don't all need to become something along those lines. Also, this is definitely Aresh's time to shine. Aresh. Oh, Aresh Kagol. Where are you? There we are. But yeah, I wonder where they're going with this. I mean, yes, not all NPCs get added on to anything, but still, he's getting a lot of development. According to the map, there's nothing but old ruined villages up ahead. Are you sure we went the right way? I am. She seems even stronger than usual today. Maybe that's why our comms keep cutting out. Like Chaldea, we could stay in contact no matter how far apart in time and space we may be. But now, are you alright, Master? I'm managing. Damn, I'm impressed. This is rough even for a yaga like me. Huh? Who goes there? Billy! That's what I want to know. What are you lot doing in a dilapidated old frontier town like this? I'm afraid with a storm like this going on, I've got no choice but to take a few pot shots. I sworn he was aiming directly at us just now. Motalanta, hunter of Greece, wish to speak with your leader. I ain't got a damn thing to talk with you about. Well, we do. We are coming your way, whether you like it or not. Fine then, you want to come over here, be my guest, but I'm going to see what you're made of first. Let me introduce myself right proper. Name's Billy the Kid. Get past me if you can. Billy the Kid. Why is he in Russia? He's American. It is odd, though. I mean, they could have gone with more Slavic-based servants, I'm sure, but... And it's a single battle with just Billy. He has a break bar. Of course, every fight I bring in the full squad for, it's a single one. Lack of stars makes some of these not as viable, unfortunately. Now, and dupe. Not anywhere near as powerful as it should be, but what you gonna do? Still not bad. And we'll be able to manage a second one. No extra Aresh cards, though, which is kind of sucky, but... I'm imagining this battle will be like all the others and end after the first break bar is done. But man, if I had known this was a single fight against a male archer, I'd have brought Tama. Because Tama would have crushed him! Hey, I called it. Battle finished. Alright, Mordred, thanks for being here. It's been a pleasure having you here, pleasure chatting with you. Get a good night's rest, man. I'm gonna keep going, meanwhile. I very much... If this thing is going to be going on for too much longer, I very much doubt that I'm going to be finishing it tonight, so I'll probably be picking it up again come Monday's stream. We'll continue with Anastasia. I am still going to be going for like another hour, maybe 2. I haven't decided just yet. Whoa there, hold your horses a moment. Good grief, he certainly does not lack for energy. Billy! Chaldea, what's that? You never heard of that before? What do y'all even know about me anyway? Just been one damn mess after another since we got summoned here. We ain't got a scintilla of an idea of what we ought to be doing or how to go about it. So this Billy doesn't match the record of Spirit Origin Graph. He doesn't appear to be the same Billy we got to know back in North America. This world may have summoned him then. I'm surprised there's enough magical energy for that, given the lack of Holy Grail. No, wait, there's no reason to assume there's no Holy Grail here. That would be nonsensical. The very fact that there are servants without master proves that there must be a Holy Grail here, or something equivalent to one. Holy Grail does not fall into human hands, it acts as a neutral source of magical energy, and not simply reacts to the world it finds itself in. In which case it would be perfectly sensible for it to respond to humanity's death throes by summoning servants to counter the source of that trouble. Interesting logic. A different Billy that could help me out before. That's so. Well, I'm afraid I'm the only me I know of. Now then, hey Berserker, Hunter Lady's here. And she's got a human and some other servants with her. Oh, she's finally here then, huh? Alright. Me and you will do this together. Hey, Beowulf! Hey there. Didn't we were back on speaking terms. Beowulf! Who are you? Human? No, you must be a servant. And you must be a mage. So you're the master, huh? So you're the mage working for Ivan the Terrible? No! I'm the master of Chaldea. Chaldea is in the Stargazers. Seems to ring a bell. Maybe, maybe not. Damn it, my memory's been messed up ever since I got summoned. I can't even remember anything about myself. We met in America! America. Nope, sorry, can't remember. It means I can't trust you. Still, if you come all the way out here, you must have known what you were getting yourself into. First we fight, then we talk. In Russia, you gotta be strong to survive. Prove to me that you're the strongest there is. I see, alright, let us do battle. Atlanta! Trust me on this, Master. Mash, he's no ordinary walnut worker. I'm certain there's a method to his madness. Got it. Roger, roger. Good. Now since you got 2 on your side, oi, Billy. Alright. If we're doing this, I ain't gonna hold back nothing. You wanna earn our trust? My 6-shooter will determine whether you're worthy. Here they come, Soul. I trust you're ready to meet them. Indeed I am, or rather, a rash girl is ready to meet them. A berserker and an archer? Ha ha ha! Don't make me laugh. This is going to be a child's play. I don't know why I slipped into an accent there. Oh man, this is not gonna be... Oh god. And we got a good rush turn as well. Okay. Probably didn't need to do that one, but I did. Oh well. And Billy's got a little bit more health. Still feel like I might be able to break both of their gauges in the opening NP. Oh, so close. At the very least, we got our second MP ready as well. Oh, he had to evade. You sly son of a gun, Billy the Kid, you. I have no way to remove buffs either. How long does the evade last? 1 turn. Okay. In that case... And the guts. Nice. Okay. Mana Burst. And give some invincibility here. There we go. Boop. Boop, boop.
でもまあ少しは優しくね。天に絶対、地に監獄。我がかかとこと冥府の怒り。完成するのだわ。気軽に許されな。
Much heavy head.
そこ動かない。
And they're both pretty much one thing away.
僕の方が早い。ファイヤー。この程度で倒れるものですか。そうだよ。キャッチして。
Nice shot. You hit my shield. I mean, we got it. Obviously. And bang bang boom. That's a victory for us. Alright, just some pieces and some QP. Never wrong thing to get QP though. Never bad. There we go. That ought to do it. Yeah, you guys are good. See, Yaka, these guys' strength is a real deal. Anyone got a problem with them? Nope. Not here. Not at all. Great, now we should be all set. Welcome to Thug's Village. Come on, we'll show you the way. Good grief, so that is what they was all about. Not surprising with these two. You know, really not surprising with these two. And is that another section done? Nope. One more. It's a non-battle. So lots and lots of dialogue, I'm sure. Alright. This will be the last bit of section 9. Sorry about that. Master Kildea or whatever it was. How about we start over? I'm Beowulf and that's Billy. We're just a couple of wandering bastards who got somebody here about 3 months ago. We didn't have a master or even the faintest idea what that was going on besides the fact that it's ungodly cold here. We wandered around aimlessly for a while. One thing led to another, and we ended up claiming guards for the village. Well, leaders, really. I can't believe the 2 rogue servants survived out here for 3 whole months. So you both appear to be from proper human history. Why'd you challenge us to a fight? You're to prove that we're strong, or the Yog outside would never have accepted us. Even their vows to us were of course. Trust me, they're stubborn as hell. They wouldn't have believed it if they didn't see it for themselves. Here, have some coffee. Well, it's broth made from beans. It looks like mint. Might like coffee, at least. I had a bit of sugar, so it'll taste better than it looks. Just a little something as a way of apology for that testing business out there. I reckon we still got a little carried away seeing other humans. Well, servants and a mage beside us. Yep, I was downright euphoric. Sorry about that, lady. Do not trouble yourselves about it. In truth, I am positively elated that I'm not the only one in the land called here. I can't believe you made coffee here. What a peculiar taste. It tastes like spiced apples, and yet there's still distant coffee flavor to it. Warmth. Ain't that the truth? Seems that these Yag are just as keen on eating a good meal as any of us humans. That I'm afraid is a luxury our rebel army cannot afford. Oops, sorry about that. Allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Atalanta. I'm the servant leading the rebel army against Ivan the Terrible. Last time we met, we did little more than glare at each other from across the snowy plains without revealing our true names. I'm pleased we have a chance to sit face to face and speak with each other. Same here. Glad you stopped by. The army here can be a little weird at times. Of course, that's probably why they don't have a place under Ivan's regime. For our part, the rebel army decided to revolt because they were too weak to survive under Ivan's rule. I know all groups possess very different temperaments, but it's possible for us to join forces nonetheless. Well, speaking for ourselves, we ain't got no quarrel with no notion, but I don't see our people going for it. For the moment, I'd have to say no. That hardly comes as a surprise. The young and the rebel army had no issues with my being a woman, but given how others were looking at me earlier. Yep. For these Yaga, male chauvinism is the order of the day. There's no strong female Yaga, or at least there weren't any that were able to prove their strength. So this lot's gonna decide that all females are weak everywhere. Whichever, both men and women are equally capable of fighting as long as they are well trained. They may not die from extreme temperatures or excessive blood loss like humans do, but they're just as vulnerable to having their brains or heart destroyed as we are, male or female. You wouldn't die from losing blood, that's actually kind of interesting. Alright, because humans can die that way, huh? You sever Yag's artery like that. Our blood vessels just reconnect themselves for losing blood, we just produce more automatically. So you managed to die from if one of your arty's consumers, huh? Sounds rough. That reminds me. On our way here, we saw some Yaga who had been cut to pieces. Was that your doing, Beowulf? Cut to pieces. Don't remember killing any Yaga recently. Besides, my sword's practically a club, really. Better for pounding than slashing. Yeah, I've been passing around a story that Akuma killer. Sounds similar, you ask me. Killer. Right, there's an urban legend of sorts that goes around from some time after we were summoned here. It says there's someone going around cutting down Upperski and Yaga alike. The word is happened to save one of our guys at one point, and they said they claimed to be from Chaldea. Chaldea, that's your organization, is it not, Soul? Do you have any idea who this person may be? Nope. Well, they may not be our ally, but if they are killing Upperski, then they are no friend of the either. Anyway, getting back on track. One of the problems is that these Yaga put too much importance on being strong, but that's not by any means the only problem. I think it's only problem for the weak to serve the strong, or for those who are big and tall to look down on those who aren't, so to speak. Men telling them all that ain't the case, but calling them soldiers like giving them too much credit. I've been ambushed more times than I care to count. Of course, a few rounds to the knees and belly settle them down. See, I'm more than a bit tough to kill. The reason these Yaga have come to accept us as their leaders is because we've kept beating them in one-on-one duels. And since you guys held your own against us, they'll accept you too. Surely we'd love to get the hell out of this place ourselves. We can't. We know that wouldn't happen. We know what would happen if we did. These Yaga would turn to banditry. That's the big problem. You guys must have run into a few bandits right now, right? Well, they used to be part of our group. And there are bound to be some Yaga here who aren't too happy about you killing their friends. I mean, you knew Yaga had turned to banditry and you did nothing to stop them. No, that ain't the way to put it. When Beowulf and I took over things here, some of Yaga got into the heads of effect. And said they wouldn't let no humans lead them, and they'd rather join up with the rebel army. Never entered our minds to set upon one of the settlements to steal food. We're awful sorry. Must have changed their minds after seeing us. They probably wrote us off as just a group of weak, disenfranchised Yaga led by a human female. It's my fault for not stopping them. Sorry. What is done is that I cannot expect you to keep track of those who have defected from your command. Still, given everything you've told us, it does seem that joining forces would be fraught with risk. My settlement is home to not only women who have never seen combat, but also children, elderly, and those suffering of various illnesses. There will be inevitably a great deal of discord between our two sides. Exactly so about this. Instead of joining forces, we forge an alliance. That way there shouldn't be any problems. So we should carry each other out our own tasks separately, but work towards the same goal. Yes, that would be better. We may not be able to coordinate a plan of attack, but we could at least avoid getting in each other's way. How would we communicate? Well, what about that lovely girl of yours who pops up and chimes in from now and then? Billy, can't you people at Chaldea, whatever it was, do something to keep us in touch? I'm sorry, right now the Shadow Board is only capable of communicating with Master. What do you think, Da Vinci? Let's see. Looks like we had some common devices back in America. Well, you've made a note saying how much easier they made things. We don't have anything like that right now, nor the materials to make them. Plus, this world doesn't really work by the rules we're used to. Unlike proper human history, it's just too stagnant here for magical energy to reach around the world so readily. And it's safe to communicate with Soul since he's a Chaldean master. But any other transmissions could end up getting intercepted. Sorry, but no dice. Natural, that's right, Shame. Suppose we can use the demonic beast we domesticated. I mean, you domesticated a demonic beast here, too. Of course, well, it wasn't my doing so much as the mages. But y'all get the idea. You got any castles broken for you? 2, and they're both awesome. I was wondering if this proved venerable. Who's the other caster talking about? Oh! Hey there, I'm Leonardo da Vinci, caster extraordinaire. This in this rise. For some reason, I already know your name. But I didn't really expect the prime of your life to have been at such a young age. Is that so strange? Oh yeah, looking at you now, you look almost like a child. Guess it's true what they say about artists and writers seeing their peak at different ages. What are you saying? Don't be fooled. She may look like she's just as old and cranky on the inside as... Ouch! Anyway, I can see the demonic beast of yours. Sure, here he is. What is that little thing? It certainly is an unusual looking creature. I've never seen but like it before. He could be a species that went extinct in our world. Besides, he's certainly obscenely adorable. Right, he's a real cutie. Does he have a nickname? Sure he does. This is Shan-san. A lovely name. The little fellow here can sniff out Beowulf from me purely by magical energy. Interesting, but I'm afraid I don't see how I could follow magical energy through a comms device. Then I will have him learn my scent. Here, Shan-san. Here, Shan-chan. It's alright. There's me, or is this really, really afraid of you? Well, I suppose that thing's happening. Come on, work with us here. I don't think that's gonna work. Well, I have killed many of his fellow demonic beasts. I suppose it is no wonder he's frightened of me. What about me? Well, now he certainly seems fine with the master here. Shan, I want you to remember his scent. Can you do that? He's shaking his head. I see. Okay, I understand. Adelanta, he can't learn your scent because you're too similar to demonic beasts. As far as Shan's concerned, you're more of a predator than a friend. I see. Well, if that's how it is, then there's nothing I can do. As for you, Master Chaldea, that mystic coat of yours seems to be masking any magical energy he might use to track you. But of course, you probably can't survive here without it, and since Shan can't track Yaga sense, yeah, that rules me out too. I suppose that doesn't leave us much choice. Well, then I've come to a decision. I'll go with them. So what, you're just gonna pawn these guys off on me? But now roots ain't really in the cards for outlaws like me. Besides, you're king. The heart of it is that I got a feeling we servants were summoned here to fight this Ivan the Terrible. Of course, that's true of you as well, Bayo. But you got other things going to keep you here. But that ain't the case for me. Honestly, will there, Billy? You don't need to say anything more. Go on then, get out of here. I surely will. Sorry for leaving you behind with all the tough work. Oh, well, what can you do? That's just how it is for kings. Thanks, Bayo. You take care of these folks while I'm away. Don't worry, they'll be in good hands. There you have it, Adelana. Billy's gonna be tagging along with you now. Sorry, I felt a sneeze coming along. I would ask if you are able to keep these Yaga in line on your own, but I suppose that would be unbecoming. Damn straight it would. I'm Beowulf, remember? As long as the spirit rich embodied in mind remembers I'm a king, I'll make a fair and just government and save the people of this land. Fair and just government. Thanks, your majesty. Honestly, I'm not really cut out for this stuff. So there you have it, Adelana. From now on, me and all the other outlaw Yaga will be helping the rebel army out. As for you, Master Chaldea, you have my word that I'll support you guys however I can. Thank you, Beowulf. I'm finally beginning to see a path toward defeating Ivan the Terrible. Just be careful. Ivan the Terrible is seriously bad news. I've never seen him in person, but I can tell he's like a bomb waiting to go off. I know, that's one thing I have been certain of since the time I was summoned here. He has lived for over 450 years. He is likely to be as powerful as a phantasm from the Age of Gods, potentially even at the level of a divine beast. Compared to what my Caledonian boy was merely a common demonic beast. The Upper are paying too, since they are as strong as a servant in their own right. What did you say? Well, just hold it. They're as strong as a servant. I was able to defeat one of them myself. Servants should have no trouble with them. Alright, the Upper and the capital are a lot stronger than the ones around the frontier. Really? The closer you get to the capital, the stronger they get. I'm guessing it's something to do with their faith in the Tsar. The more the Upper believe in him, the more it manifests as increased strength. You're kidding me. This is awful. Yeah, we got strength to spare. Strength to spare. Thank you. Your words are most reassuring. Pardon my intrusion, but there's one thing I would like to ask you. Are you familiar with that giant tree, the one that's supposedly called the Tree of Emptiness? Of course. Didn't know it was its name, though. Is there anything you can tell us about it? Anything at all? I think I might have heard something before. Hey, wasn't Zandanov talking about it too long ago? Remember, back when he was still in Yaga, Moscow? Said he had some friends of his went to get a look at it. That's it. And I think he said there was nothing there. Nothing. Yeah, just a plain old giant tree. So there's nothing but an ordinary giant tree, is it? Fascinating. The more I hear about it, the more intriguing this becomes. Really? A plain old tree fascinating? Absolutely. I would like to go see it for myself, but I definitely wouldn't do that if I were you. That thing's right near Yaga, Moscow. Not the kind of place you want to enter for a bit of sightseeing. Naturally. Get the voices mixed up sometimes. Alright, now that's settled, I think it's time we got started. First off, we need to talk about our plan of attack. We'll wait for the right time to make a move, then we'll go around stirring up trouble near the capital. And you would do this as a diversionary action in order to draw out the capital's opportunity. Right, they don't care what they're up to here on the frontier, but they're not going to take anything that disturbs their Tsar's glory clang down. So they'll definitely send out the opportunity and droves to deal with us. I'm sure they'll summon more opportunity afterwards. It's not going to happen right away. Which means this will give you rebel guys a chance to attack the capital while it's effectively unguarded. How's that sound? Sounds ideal to me as well. What do you think, Master? Yeah, there's still the servants, so... Right, you did say there were at least 3 servants on the enemy side, correct? Koyon Sakaya, Father Komite, and the girl with the ice-cold eyes. Her eyes were like nothing I've ever seen. Given her appearance, I think... Yes, I give it the odds that she's the Grand Duchess. I still don't know what she's doing on Ivan's side, but given that she is, I think our only option is face them all head on. My contact with Havel has reported seeing a young woman there. He said she's called the Grand Duchess, and that she commands the highest respect from the Optioniki, despite appearing human. Well, yeah, Ivan seems to think she's his waifu. Oh, man. Gotcha. That's your dream's end, eh? Hello, what's this? That was interesting. Random, but interesting. And that is section 9 complete.